Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing something really different. This is going to be a chit chat vlog. Actually, I'm not going to be vlogging per se. I'm just going to sit down here and talk to you guys. Let us rub minds together. Let's talk about different things. Actually, let's talk about schools, let's talk about relationships, friendships, and all of that. Okay, let's talk about everything like that. Okay, all right. So before I even start to share my ideas or my opinions, let us just click the like button and subscribe. Please turn on that post notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I post a new video. Okay, so and comment and share. All right, and don't forget it's my birthday. My birthday is on the 9th of December. Yep, next week. Yes, I know. It's on the 9th of December. So I would like to receive a lot of, oh, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday from you guys, and anything you guys want to give to me. You want to gift me something, I would be ready to receive it. Okay? Yes. So guys, I said that I was going to be talking about a couple of things, and also let me just take a sip of water to cool my blood. All right, now I'm ready to talk. So there are a couple of things that have been bothering me, honestly, and I don't know what better way to talk about it. I remember in one of my videos I tell you guys I ramble a lot and I talk a lot to myself, and that is where I got this self independence nature from the fact that I feel that I'm enough to contain myself and to make myself good and all of that. Yes, I can do that, but there are times where, as a human being, you need other people. So I don't want to start saying, oh, I'm dealing with some stuff and all of that for you guys to just come and start. But the thing there is that you have friends that deal with a lot and all that, but sometimes you need to like push away what you feel so that you can be there for them, right? Yeah. So but I want to talk about first friendship. Like, what exactly is this friendship all about? Like, are they some terms where you cannot be a friend, and there are terms where you just become an enemy? Because I really want to understand it. So when you say friendship, does friendship include not being able to like communicate with your friend and tell the person when the person offends you? Is that being a friend? Because there are lots of situations in my life right now that I'll just look back and I'll be like, okay, so are you actually a friend if you're not going to communicate with me to tell me that there is a problem with us as friends? Like, genuinely, there is a problem, my friend. It's so confusing. So I have a friend, right? I don't know if we're still friends actually, because um I think she kind of ignored me or something. For some reason she kind of ignored me, and I'm trying to understand why it happened that way, but I cannot quite put my fingers to it. But I don't know. So I remember I did a video and I told you guys that I had a situation with my health, and at first it was very scary because now Nigerian doctors will always come with their own stuff. So I was first of all told there was something in my brain, and then it ended up to be nothing in my brain, but it was just clear depression and anxiety. So I have been dealing with depression and anxiety for a long time, but I was recently diagnosed of it. Okay, so I think the early signs came with my BP fluctuating, but then, or being high rather than, let me not say fluctuating because it wasn't going up and down. Okay, so it was on a high side at like early stage of last year, I think. Yeah, last year. So but I mean, I didn't really take it too serious. I mean, because I was taking drugs and all that, but there was no further investigation on as to the whole, what brought about this thing, the BP stuff. But they only just said that, oh, okay, maybe because you have like hypertension in your family, it runs in your family, so that is why you could be hypertensive as well. But I just didn't really take it too serious. But I know that my nature is to worry. I worry a lot. I can worry about everything. At this moment, I can worry about the fact that, oh, there's something on the table that I needed to take off like hours ago and I didn't take it off. I would worry my ass out of it. So that's my nature, right? So it just continued that way until where I hit a lot of rock bottom as an adult. As an adult, I hit a lot of rock bottoms, and I'm like, okay, so this state at, it was too much for me to take in, and I had no one around that I felt like I should talk to, or I even felt like it wasn't something that I should even complain about. People see me and they be like, oh well, she's doing good, she's doing well. Yeah, I am doing well, but not so much in the on the inside. It was totally a different thing. If you've ever dealt with depression and anxiety, you would relate with me on this level that it's a total different ball game. It's nothing like you just being sad. It's not that. It's about you being sad, angry, tired, frustrated, miserable, unlucky, like every bad emotions in one, right? So the moment when you're happy, you're like your happiest. And when you're sad, you're your saddest. Your saddest you can ever be. It is crazy. Like a pin can fall on the floor and you're so anxious. Like, oh my god, the pin fell. I don't know where I can find it. Like that, you would panic to the extent that people around you will start to feel like, okay, this thing that fell is more than a pin. It's probably a house. It's that bad, right? So, and most times when you skip your drugs, like when you're giving drugs and when you skip your drugs, it can actually lead you to having suicidal thoughts, because there's nothing to balance out your emotions. Like you're not being, your nerves are like tensed. You know when a dog hears like the sound of its owner or any sound at all and its ears goes up. So at that moment, it's just like that for people who are dealing with depression and anxiety. Your senses, everything is like on the high side. It's like standing. So, and you don't take your drugs to calm down your nerves, you're just going to, it's crazy. It's a lot, and I know that it's not something that people talk about and all that. But okay, now I have just gone back to my own history, my own story and all of that. But the point I'm trying to make is that, friends, where are you? Honestly, where are you? Where are you? What exactly are you doing to help this friend that is down? What exactly are you doing? Right? I know you will say you're going through your own stuff. Yeah, I understand that. But since it is like an off and on thing, we can actually just be around this person. Let us be sad together. Right? I have a friend, I always mention her on this channel. I know that she's going through stuff, and I've never allowed myself to talk about it on this channel. But like some months ago, we lost someone, and I know that every blessed day it's really hard for her to wake up at home and not see that person by her side, or hear that person call her name, or see that person disturb the hell out of her. I also have that moment, and I will feel that whenever I go to that person, like I just remember at the top of my head, I just remember that person, I become sad. Like there are moments where most of my sad days would be because I thought about her, or there's something, a song made me think about her, something, anything at all would just trigger, that side of me being sad. And sometimes I might just push her away, but I will still come back because I feel guilty that, oh, why are you the one being sad over the person she lost? Like, she's the one who lost more. than you did. So why are you, why are you, I feel like I'm overreacting. But I understand that she's going through a lot. She has not dealt with it. I don't know when she's going to even be able to deal with it, but she's a strong person. She says I'm strong. I know I'm strong, but you are strong. Did you hear me? You are damn strong, because I don't even know. I think I would have lost my mind by now. So how you're putting it together, I don't know. So, and why I'm bringing her up is that in all of my own madness, it was just months ago after her own madness. And she was there for me. She came to my house. She took care of me. She made sure that I was fine every blessed day. Even when I overreact, she would come back to, be with me and support me through everything. Right? So now I'm now wondering why we are friends. I'm friends with you like since we're in uni, and then you decide to become something else because you're moving into a new stage. I don't even want to believe that it's because you're moving into a new stage. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not even going to talk more than this because I'm so pissed, and that's why I decided to turn on the camera to vent. Right? I just decided to vent. So I don't know why. I have no idea why you will be a friend and you cannot just be 100. 100. Like, you can't be 100. You can't come up and tell me I did this to you or I did that to you. Then you become very angry and you decide to do what? I don't even know what to say. You just decide to block me off or ignore me or stuff like that. Like, it's crazy anyways. But do you know one thing? I'm just happy that I got to see, like, the stage where I'm at right now. I got to see people who really cared about me and people who didn't. Do you understand? I got to see people who would stand by me through whatever phase that I'm going through, and people who wouldn't even want to dare to stand by me. And I am touched. And I want to use this video to say thank you to every one of them. Thank you very, very much for standing by me, even when I give you a hard assing time. I give you hard time. I know, but thank you very much. I appreciate you. I'm sorry if I haven't been too much involved to ask you how you're doing. I just don't want to like open the bandage again. I don't want to open the wound. I don't want to make it fresh again, even if it is living right in you. But I don't want to make it fresh. But I do understand. I know you've not forgotten. As far as I have not forgotten it, as far as it's fresh in my head, as far as I close my eyes and I remember, I see it. It's not forgotten. Like, it's not gone. I know exactly how you feel. Every day I'm like, I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, how is she even doing? You get, even today I did that. I thought to myself, I'm like, how is she even doing? But anyways, and that is it about friendship and all. I have selected my friends. I've always been a person to keep my friends very small, and I think everybody should do that. Make your friends when you know that they are not never going to leave your side. Like, those are your friends, not people who are just going to be there for the good times, the happy times, and all of that. You should see people that are going to be there when you don't have joy, you don't have anything. Those are your friends. Honestly speaking, those are your friends. Anyways, now let's get to the other part of this gist, which is the school. So from last year to this year, there have been a lot of, deaths of younger children and all that, and it's so surprising. And then last year, I think maybe ending of 2019, beginning of, I think so. Oh, no, sorry. Ending of 2020, beginning of 2021, there was a story about a boy from a boarding school that got molested by students and all that, and he was being malnourished and, maltreated and all of that in school. He was bullied actually in school and in boarding school and all that. And I mean, Thank God that he was saved, because if not for that, I don't know, he would have been, with this new case right now. So I don't understand what it is with boarding schools. Like, is it that the people that went to boarding schools in the olden days are the ones who raised the children now? Because I don't get why bullying is still like, it's still reigning. Why? With the developments that we're getting, why is bullying still reigning? Now a young boy is dead, a 12-year-old boy is dead, and as a result of bullying. And parents, what do? You don't think that this child has learnt his lessons. You just decided to take your child out of the country because of something he did. Okay, fine, you decided to protect your child, but what other protection is there than for you to allow your child to face the music? Just imagine if it was your own child that was bullied. Do you think that, I mean, you'll be fine, you'll be good? Like, why do we do things like that? Like, because we have some kind of money or affluence or whatever, then we just do whatever it is we want to do. Why? Now you've removed your own child. Okay, so what's going to happen to the child of the parents now that is dead? And then, do you know one funny thing? The school actually came out to say that the boy was playing football and then he fell and hurt himself. So this boy is a 12-year-old boy going to one boarding school like that in Lagos. I think it's Doen College or something like that in Lagos. And he was, rushed back to his parents because he had an incident in school and it seemed like he wasn't getting better. But the storyline there, or what I would like to believe, is that the school covered up a lot of stories concerning what actually happened to the boy. But the thing there is that I don't know if schools are thinking properly, because I mean, if you know you don't want your school to be closed down, it's better you report this incident so that your schools don't get closed down. Now, one school, the principal and vice principal and some other people that were involved in the first case with the 11-year-old boy in a boarding school in Deeper Life secondary school or something like that. Those ones now are being locked up in prison, and the courts are giving them like hard time to even get bail. And now you people now came, after that story has been moving around, you people now came to do your own, and you're covering up and you're flying your. I saw one thing, they said they flew the children out. Two of the boys, they've been flown out to I don't know where by their parents after the death of the boy. I mean, so you know what your child did. So who is going to pay the price? Are you going to come out to pay the price? Because I mean, someone is dead. Someone is dead. If not for anything, people should come out and say exactly what happened. The school is lying. Everybody is scared. Okay, students are scared to their ass, right? Okay, so a few minutes after I actually saw the story, I now saw another one. Bullying in Owerri, Federal Government College girls. And I'm like, is it that people are not wanting to learn their lessons or what? Because it's as if you don't get it. How do you raise children that are so vindictive? They are so evil, they're so wicked, they're so callous. So you bullied a boy, beat him up to the point where he's having like internal bleeding, and all because you want him to join court. Please, how do these children know about court? Like, what court exactly are they doing at SS2, SS1? I don't get. Like, I think I didn't go to school. I'm very sure I didn't go to school. Because I don't get any of this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I know that I've heard about secondary school being boarding schools being very 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 nasty and all of that, with the whole bullying and oppression and all of that. I know I've heard a lot of stories actually, but you see this dying, killing, I never heard any of those. So why it's happening now is beyond me, and we need to sit down and talk to our children so they know the proper things to do. Okay, because I'll be out here training my children self-defense, I will be training them self-defense. If I peradventure want to send my child to a boarding school, my child would first of all stay 1 year learning karate. I'm not even kidding you. My child will stay 1 year learning karate. If they are still going to be raising bullies and murderers, my child has to learn karate, because there's no way somebody will come and kill my own child that I carried for 9 months, suffered to put you in school, and another person's child come and kill you. That means, God forbid, it can never happen. Anyway, it's so sad that this had to happen to this boy, and I really don't get what the governments are doing about it, because somebody is supposed to be handling that case immediately, because it's a murder case. Someone is dead. And you put your trust in a school to take care of your child. So that means, okay, we shouldn't put our trust in schools then. Maybe every day we should be going to go and see our children, if that's the case, so that we'll be sure that, okay, things are well with them. Because I don't even know how other parents are even well, like, relaxed that their children are there. And I heard that they had to close school for how many days. That's not enough. You need to do a proper investigation. That school needs to be closed down, honestly, because if they are still raising bullies and their parents are giving them money to shut up, that's not a school. They need to close down that school, honestly speaking. Anyway, I don't think there's any other thing I want to talk about. I have said my mind, and it's so sad that that boy had to die for something very stupid. And it's so sad that we are in a government or in a system where actions are not taken immediately, and it's so sad. And I just hope that they find peace, and I pray that something positive comes out for them. Yeah, all of this up and down cannot actually bring back their child, but it would be good if the truth is said, so that everybody knows and everybody will be careful on where they're taking their children to. It's very important. Anyway, guys, I'm done. Don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, give me a thumbs up, and also comment. Please, guys, whenever you watch my video, I beg you in the name of God, please subscribe, okay, and like it. All right, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to catch you guys later. Yeah, I have another video coming up. Yep, I don't know which is going to come before which. I think this is going to come before the other one. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Okay, bye guys.